Welcome to the Game of the Week. Today, we have the West Bloomfield Lakers versus the Southfield Lathrup Chargers in the Chargers' first game of the season. Tonight's keys for the game. For Southfield Lathrup, they should focus on their serve-receive transition. They need defensive consistency and eliminate errors. West Bloomfield should focus on winning the serve battle, depth at the outside hitter, and definitely to be ready for the unexpected set. The key players are, for West Bloomfield, number 12, Gabby Allred. Number 11, Shannon Held. And finally for West Bloomfield, number 7, Lindsay Dufresne. For the Chargers, we have number 12, Ireland Ellis. Number 31, Victoria Allison. And finally, number 14, Sierra Evans.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
And we're back. Starting the game will be number 12, Ireland Ellis for the Chargers. Oh, a little miscommunication from the Lakers there. Nobody seemed to have gone and got that ball.
Right. That's a play a libero should step in and make up for the broken plays.
Okay. Serving again, we have number 12, Ireland.
Well, that was a close call. That looked like that would have been out.
So what happened there, Coach? I'm a little confused at what's going on.
Honestly, I don't know what I know what the call is, but I didn't actually see the play to warrant that call.
So what was the call?
He called that she rotated too fast. So in other words, she was overlapping.
Okay.
Nice power tip by number 12, Gabby.
Number 31 tried to take a nice dive at that, but she couldn't get there quite in time.
Right. In this sport, the key is to really stay on your feet. Yeah. So she should have been running that ball through. And actually, she was a little bit out of position for that play.
Okay. Number 7 has a nice straight set. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize the play was still going. That's
play until the ball is dead. That's nice. Great swing by number 12. Great swing. Lakers actually have a pretty good volleyball squad this year.
And here's that play again, just so we can get a different angle and see what happened.
There's a recap. Nice cut. That was actually number 6. I thought that was number 12. That was actually number 6 out of the middle. Great job.
So here we have Lindsay serving again for the Lakers. Number 31 definitely got back down there this time. She's trying not to make that same mistake of being out of position and not ready.
Right. But Lathrup actually looks pretty good this year as well. See, that's the staying on your feet part I was talking about.
I see. Mm-hmm. I feel like the Lakers, they went on a little bit of a run there, and the Chargers, I don't know if they're, going to let this get out of hand or if they're going to pick this set up. So we have the Lakers at 5 and the Chargers only at 1.
Right.
Oh,
he didn't call. He missed that one. That was totally a lift by number 8.
And by lift, do you mean that it hit the net on the serve?
Well, it hit the player, but it rested.
Okay.
So when she went to play the ball, she actually lifted instead of passing it.
Thank you.
Nice tip.
Wow, number 12, Ireland. She wasn't quite ready for that that speed coming back. And here we get to see that again, that nice set again, and just a quick hit out.
And those are actually hard to play unless you have your hands in a position to play the balls overhead. Those are really hard to play, those downline shots. But that's actually the job of the blocker to really take those shots.
Okay. Another quick point there for the Lakers. I feel like the Chargers need to get in it. They're just making a lot of mistakes, and they did finally answer. Number 23, Danita Smith, she finally picked up a point for the Chargers.
Yeah.
Just a little slow by the Lakers to pick that up.
Guard. Yeah, caught him off guard. Nice back row attack.
And here that play is again. You can see that the Chargers didn't quite get the ball where they needed it to be, and the Lakers again have the point.
Yeah. There's a certain way to play a down ball when it's attacked from the back row of the opposing team. If you don't line up 3 across, normally there's a hole in the middle of the court, which is where the Chargers keep getting burned with that down ball, which is a back row attack.
You can now watch Cable 15 anywhere you have internet access. Just go to the City of Southfield's website, click on Cable 15, and hit the Cable 15 Live tab. Watch Cable 15 live on your mobile device, tablet, or computer. Check out the schedule of upcoming games. You can also follow Cable 15 Sports on Twitter to find out when the next game will be covered, the time the game will air, scores, and highlights. Hashtag Cable 15. You can also follow us on Instagram at Cable 15 Sports. Again, on Twitter and Instagram at Cable 15 Sports. And we're back from that timeout. Hopefully both teams have had a chance to regroup. I hope the Chargers, have got their plan of attack to make this a game, because they're losing this set pretty quick.
They're actually being kind of aggressive, just out of position. Nice serve by the Lakers.
Oh, what a quick response from number 2. She was ready for that. And here you can see again, number 8 tried to get that over, but number 2, she was right there with that nice block.
Yeah, Nyla, number 2 for the Lakers, gets up there.
Oh, number 8 for the Chargers, she wasn't paying attention. I mean, is that out of a position, or she just wasn't ready, or?
Just not paying attention.
Okay.
Still serving by the Lakers. Nice back row attack by the Chargers. Good pickup. Nice swing by number 2, Nyla, for the Chargers.
She seems to me to be a pretty strong player. I'm not, a great analyst. And again, we've got the Lakers serving.
If the Chargers would jump, that's one of the key things I see that it's not being executed by the Chargers. Pretty decent arm swing standing on the ground, but they need to leave the ground to do it. Pass by 14, set by Ellis, and attack by 14 for the Chargers. Not bad, not bad. That's a back row attack for the Chargers. Not bad.
It looked like the Lakers' number 7, Lindsay, she just couldn't quite get a hold of where the ball was going to come down.
Right.
So we have number 23 serving for the Chargers. All right, the Chargers do pick up a point there. I hope this is going to be a start of a good run for them, because the Lakers have definitely had a good run themselves.
Yeah, they kind of took charge so far.
So we have number 23, Danita Smith, serving.
Pass by the libero for the Lakers. And number 2, Nyla, just can't seem to get a full extension on that set. That was a pretty good set, actually. The extension of her arm swing is too close to her body.
That was a nice replay of that block.
Again, passed by the libero. Nice set by number 7. Good attack by number 12. Is that 12 outside? Yep, very good.
And number 23 for the Chargers, she just couldn't get there in time to get a proper hit on that. So the Lakers again are serving. I feel like there's just a little bit of miscommunication in the Chargers about who should be attacking the ball when it's, after that initial hit on their side.
Or just sort of poor technique on a couple of those plays.
As a coach, how do you get your girls to get kind of back in sync so they can start playing the ball properly as you would like them to be?
Well, that comes in practice, but during the game, when you call the timeout, you just got to kind of really let them have it. Let them know what they're doing and what they're not doing. Because at this point, you should be able to execute that, in the game situation.
Okay. The Chargers are holding on. They're not letting this match get away from them just quite yet.
Yeah, they're inching up.
So we have number 29 serving for the Chargers. Oh, right into the net.
Those are the ones you really hate to give up, where you just serve into the net after you've really kind of worked for a point, and then your server go back there and serve into in the net. That's so discouraging.
Well, hopefully they can pick it up from here.
Let's see. Line judge kind of confused me. That flag should have went back by her head. I thought she was pointing that it was in.
I sat there and I looked at that too, and I did get a little confused myself. So thank you for pointing that out. Lindsay just has a great set. Just a very nice straight set to me. Is that what you're looking for when you want a player to set for the next hit?
Absolutely. But the hitters usually take the brunt, whether it's a good set or not. The hitters usually take the brunt of the set.
Gotcha.
Nice touch overhead by the Chargers. Oh. Ellis, nice try, but standing up, staying low to the ground.
Yeah, she just didn't get quite the right angle on that one. And
really kind of overcommitted, that's all.
Okay. Lakers serving again. Hopefully we can get a good set of volleys here from the girls.
Oh, nice dig. Okay.
It was a nice effort there. I was hoping that was going to turn into a nice set of volleys between both the teams, but just couldn't get quite the right hang on that, and it went out of bounds.
Serving again for the Lakers is the libero. Nice set.
Ooh, nice soft touch over the net from the Lakers there.
Oh. Actually, the Lakers have a pretty good libero. She touches a lot of balls. If we can get the Chargers to kind of stay on their feet, it would make a big difference in their defense.
So we've got number 12 there. She did hit it over.
Nice run through. Okay.
And I know you're definitely trying to attack the ball, and I find it very easy to fall in volleyball because you are diving so much, but you're just looking for that quick stand-up from those moments, correct?
Well, if you're in the right position, a lot of times you don't have to hit the ground as often as a lot of volleyball players do. More so, the libero would be on the ground more than anybody. But I find that the Chargers, on their defense, you have pretty much the whole team on their knees at some point, unnecessarily.
The Lakers serving again, and we've got 21 at the Lakers and 9 for the Chargers.
All right, let's see if we can do out of position on that.
The Chargers are struggling with their positions here, and like you said, it's affecting their ability to properly hit back, and thus not allowing them to score back on the Lakers, and the Lakers are just taking over this set.
Yes. That's a good overhand touch, but it should have been forward. Good. All right, let's see if we can get a little rally going out of this play.
That was a nice save on that first bit, but no one was there for the return from the Lakers.
Chargers seem to be getting caught out of position a lot. There's nobody.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice open corner for them in that replay we just saw.
Nice pass by number 7. Okay, nice tip to where the Lakers weren't in the nuke of the court.
I think there was a little hesitation by the Lakers about who was going to get that ball just now.
Yeah.
It looks like we have some player changes going on here. And we have number 31 serving for the Chargers.
Nice pickup by the libero. Nice back row attack. Didn't clear the net. Okay.
Who was that tried to hit that across? I'm sorry, I didn't see the number.
That was Shannon, number 11.
Oh, that was just a missed serve there.
Oh, is it? All right, we're getting involved. Okay, little rally going on. It just ended it.
That
12 tried to save it from the Chargers, but just wasn't able to do that.
Yeah,
That ended the game.
All right, and we'll be right back after this.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
And we're back from that first game, which the Lakers picked up there. So we've got the Lakers serving.
Let's see if the Chargers could actually pick up a game.
And we have number 7 with that nice set again. I love to see her set because they just look so clean to me.
Yeah, she's pretty finesseful.
Ooh, number 12 trying to save the play there.
Okay, a little rally going on between both teams. Nice pickup by Ellis from the Chargers. Nice dive dig for the Lakers. Not bad. Good power tip. Actually, that was probably one of the better plays right there.
I was going to say, although the Lakers did get the point, the Chargers, I felt like they were really getting it together. I liked a lot of the back and forth action. There was a lot of answers from each team, and we get to see some of that again.
Power tip. That deep corner.
Number 31, Victoria Allison, just couldn't get quite where she needed to be.
Nice serve by the Lakers.
Oh, that ball was high up in the air. I like that the Chargers picked up their point there.
It's kind of hard sometimes when the libero picks up the first ball. Everybody else is out of sync because the libero is usually your go-getter. She got it. Yeah. Took them out of sync a little bit. But here we go.
All right, so now the Chargers just served right into the net there.
That's what I was talking about in game 1. After you make those kind of plays and then you get back there to serve, you serve the ball into the net. It's a crusher. It's a momentum crusher.
You're right, because I felt that a little bit. Number 12, she just missed it there. And she's going to take a rest, and we've got someone else coming in to switch out with her.
Yeah, the libero came in for Ellis.
Oh. I would have expected to see a little bit more power behind that tap over the net by number 2.
I'd like to see her get up off the ground. She's a tall girl with a nice arm swing. I need to see her get up off that ground. Nice swing. Nice dig by the Chargers. Overpass, and then the Lakers didn't. Nobody wanted to get that overpass play.
And
Pass by the libero. Set by number 7.
Oh, yeah, I thought, number 31 there, I know it wasn't quite the answer you were looking for, but I was really hoping that another one of their teammates would have stepped in there just to try to save the rest of that ball. So the Lakers have the ball back to serve.
Nice short set by the Lakers. Who is that serving right now? Number 6.
Number 6 is Vanessa.
Nice set. Serve. Nice short control serve. And that was a shank, what we call in volleyball, which means the passer touches the ball and continues the motion outside and shanks it out of bounds.
Well, after that, I think both teams definitely want to take a chance to regroup here. Again, follow us on Twitter at Cable15Sports. Hashtag game time. Hashtag Cable15Sports. Follow us on Instagram at Cable15Sports. Hashtag volleyball is life. Hashtag high school sports. Be sure to look out for updates on each of those social media pages. And we're back from that timeout. I hope both teams have had a chance to regroup and, again, get their game plan. I really do want to see the Chargers kind of get their momentum going.
Well, we'll see if that's what they're going to do here. Short serves are easy serves, but Chargers are making it look a little difficult right now.
All right. The Lakers are definitely taking advantage of what seems like a little bit of miscommunication to me by the Chargers. And we've got number 6, Vanessa. She's still serving for the Lakers.
Consistency is what we're looking for, and backup from your team is what we need. Nice serve, Vanessa, number 6.
Oh, good. I mean, it looked like the Chargers definitely just found that one little spot where the Lakers weren't at.
Yeah.
And here we can see that again.
The nuke of the court. And that's really the sore spot on every court. So that's where you really want to cover those areas.
Yeah, and you could just see it was just a little bit of hesitation, and that definitely cost them the point.
That was a nice little soft swing by number 2, Nyla, for the Lakers.
And here we get to see that again. That nice tap. Sometimes it's about the finesse and not about the power.
Right, placing. Nice touch by number 23 for the Chargers.
And number 4 gets that over for the Chargers.
Okay.
Number 14 for the Lakers, though, answers pretty nicely to that.
That one looked just out.
It did look a little out to me, and I thought maybe I had just missed that.
Okay, so the Chargers did get the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we've got number 12 coming in and number 4 going out. And number 7 with that nice set again. And 14, she was definitely trying to get that down in there.
She is, but if the Chargers don't stay on their feet, it's going to be hard to play defense.
I feel a little bit like the Chargers are actually beating themselves in this game.
A little bit about being out of position and not staying on their feet.
We have number 5 for the Lakers serving.
Nice set to number 2 for the nice for the Lakers. Not bad. Number 2 puts it away. I find that a lot of the balls are being set to the back row for the Chargers, when the object of the game normally is to set your front row and back row is secondary. I find the Chargers are doing a lot of back row setting.
Okay. And when you say you want it in the front row, is that so you can look for something a little bit more powerful, or just so you can get kind of a better aim at where to put it on the court?
Well, initially the ball is set to your front row. I mean, you do set to your back row, but your primary is front row. But I see the Chargers set a lot of the back row players, see? And she actually said it to the libero. It looks as if they're just giving the ball up instead of getting the ball to where the hitters are.
So they definitely need to get a little bit more handle on where the direction of the ball should be.
Lakers are still in charge with serving. 23 kind of messed it up for 31. She kind of jumped and threw her off for the Chargers.
Just not a good handle on the ball once you're kind of discombobulated and you kind of missed where you need to be. So the Lakers serve again. Oh man,
They're working the short serves though, and it's working for them. Chargers need to regroup and see that where they're serving, they need to step up.
And we still have number 5 serving for the Lakers.
Nice hands, nice overhand set.
And just knocked it out there, just not quite in the court where they want it to be. So as number 28 hit that, is that a control that you were looking for from her?
Honestly, her arm swing is not developed properly. Coach subbed her out, subbed in number 8. Working on her arm swing is going to be an asset for her because right now her arm set is a little lazy outside swing, and she doesn't leave the ground. But she's a tall girl, so just imagine if she jumped, even if she had a wicked arm swing.
So again, you're still looking for that jumping from the Chargers.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The Lakers pick up another point there.
And in a timeout, you would think the coach said to the Lakers, go ahead and get this game done. Serve tough, serve smart, and finish it. Oh. Nice bump set kill by the Lakers.
And we can see that again here where number 31 is going to try, but she just can't get there in time.
Lakers still serving. Nice touch by number 13 for the Chargers.
Ooh, that
31.
That's a quick. The Lakers gave you a quick answer on that one. They're ready. They're at that net and they're ready to respond.
And right now, it looks like the Lakers aren't even having 2 blocks up against the Chargers. Just number 2, their middle, Nyla, is blocking. Seem like when normally you have 2 blockers blocking. But because all the attacks are coming from the back row on the Chargers, you really only need 1. So that's more.
And again, they're taking a quick timeout, and hopefully they can speak to each other and let them know, like you said, some of those things, I need you to set to the front row and the communication. And if I were the Lakers, I'm just looking to say, let's keep going and doing what we're doing and keeping with those serves.
Right.
When you speak about serves, if you have a serve that's working and it's short, are you trying to, aim at that same spot? Or are you just trying to keep it short but move it around within the court?
Well, absolutely. Initially, you want to see what works for you. And if it's working, you do it a couple times. And then if the team makes an adjustment to it, then you go elsewhere. So you really kind of want to toy around with the serve receive.
Right. So that just goes a little bit to your consistency, but be consistent but not predictable.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well said.
Well, we've got the Chargers back in position. We're just waiting for the Lakers to get ready and go ahead and serve again, and hopefully the Chargers can pick up some points in this game.
We'll see. Here we go. Nice serve.
That net is definitely getting the best of the Chargers.
It's Taylor Moore, number 8. Stand-up passing. Wow. Oh. It looks as if the Chargers are really kind of giving up, actually, or either going through the motions, one of the two.
Yeah, I would hope to see just a little bit more enthusiasm from the Chargers. I know that it's getting difficult and more difficult as the game goes on and you're not picking up those points, but I feel like that's when you really need to rally as a team and just kind of build up that morale and say, this game is not over yet.
Right. Especially at home turf. Lakers still serving, sub out. Number 3 comes in for the Chargers. Nice set by the Lakers. Chargers. They can't seem to get that ball over the net.
Yeah, but it looks like number 12, Ireland's really trying to talk to her teammates and say, you know, this is what we need to be doing. And I hope that they're listening, because I do want to see a little bit more from them right now. And Ireland with that nice set again. And number 3, she just couldn't pick up, you know, from that set.
It's really just not getting into position where the set is setting, because honestly, the sets aren't bad from the Chargers. Ellis isn't doing a bad job. The hitters are just not getting in position to make the play.
Hopefully. Oh.
That was a bad set from the Lake Chargers.
Yeah, and you know, it's a game. You can't get them all, but hopefully these girls can pick some of them up. Because, I mean, you can see in these replays here, there's just a little bit of sloppy control on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And as a coach, when you see all that sloppy control happening, what are you saying to your girls?
Right. And number 28 for the Chargers is only a 9th grade. So she has a lot of growing to do.
Well, hopefully, you know what, as this game wraps up, these girls can get it together.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today, I'm just an aluminum can, but one day, I could be a stadium.
And we're back from that second game and second win from the Lakers. Hopefully the Chargers can pick up this third game.
I hope so, because if the Lakers win another game, that's match.
Well, not off to the start you were hoping for the Chargers, as the Lakers pick up their first point. We have number 7, Lindsay Dufresne, serving for the Lakers.
And 14 coming in for 8 for the Lakers. Let's see. Stay on your feet, Chargers.
Number 12 with that nice hit over.
Hesitation by 29 for the Chargers makes for a little confusion.
Yeah, I was hoping to see, even though 29 didn't exactly get a hold on the ball like she had hoped, I was hoping to see her pop off that floor real quick just to stand up and get back into position like you had talked about.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's the first serve out of bounds I've seen for the Lakers.
Well, and the Chargers do get a benefit from that as they pick up their first point of this game.
And we got Ellis back to serve. Nice serve, served into the nuke, scored on the Lakers.
And we can get to see that serve again. It definitely looks a lot slower when you're looking from that wide shot, but
right.
As we saw
From the
Ellis
back
hit it over there, it looked fast.
Right. Bump set kill by the Lakers.
Number 31 looked like she was trying to get there, and that's Victoria Allison. She was trying to get into the position to hit that ball back over, but just couldn't get there in time.
But actually, there's no real consistent block from the Chargers. That's a lot of the reason the balls are getting passed to the back row. So you had double block from the
From number
Lakers.
2, the Lakers. You know, I like to see when you can get a good, and I probably just jinxed it talking about it, but a good back and forth between the two teams.
Yeah, a little rally is what we call it.
A rally.
Yeah. See the hole in the block? The Chargers don't close the block up. The outside hitter is not lined up with the hitter from the Lakers.
And it just leaves them open for that attack.
Exactly.
All right, let's see what the Lakers bring over.
Okay, 14 steps in.
Number
Nice
12,
swing,
she was trying to go for it. And ultimately, she did get the answer she wanted, but just not off that initial hit.
Right. Nice block. I'm not seeing the offense I wanted to see from the Chargers. Second bad serve from the Lakers.
So now coming up to serve, we have number 14, Sierra Evans for the Chargers.
Nice serve. Nice bump set or bump by the.
And number 2 answers from the Lakers. I will say that number 14, Sierra, she had a nice serve. That looked very smooth to me.
Yeah, it was a good serve. Just the blocking for the Chargers is not impressing me at all based on the height of some of the girls at the front row. Number 8's height.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess if you have that height, you definitely need to take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
And we have number 12 serving for the Lakers, and I mean, just a quick point right into just a dead zone for the Chargers.
Yeah. That's a nice little jump serve, too, by number 12 for the Lakers. Good pass. Nice. The set was off by Ellis. Nice set. Nice swing by number 11 for the Lakers. Nice.
That was just a real fast play. I mean,
and actually, she read it. That wasn't a bad read on the Chargers' part. Just you have to be in position first, though.
Number 2 knocks it over. Oh, you know, I was hoping that with number 2 getting it over to the Lakers side that they would have a second to breathe and get into position and hopefully have an answer when the ball came back over. But the Lakers just sent it over, and the Chargers, again, didn't get that point.
See, there's no real jump by the Chargers. If you watch the difference in the approaches and the jump off the ground from both teams. Watch how the Lakers leave the ground with the arm swing and the Chargers do not. That makes a big difference.
So what you're telling me is the Chargers really need to use their leg power. Don't be afraid to take that jump and use your legs and, you know, approach that ball.
Explosive jump off the ground to get more into the hit. Lakers still serving. Nice run through pass by the Chargers. Not leaving the ground.
They do answer, though, and get the ball back over the net, but, just that. Number 2, she is ready to answer.
Yeah, she's a jumper. She's actually playing for Skills Finance Volleyball Club right now. And they're working on her approach and her arm swing.
I think she's taking full advantage of that arm swing.
Absolutely.
It looked very nice.
Well, it looks kind of good, too, when you don't have a block in front of you. So it makes it look that much greater. Even though she jumps really well. She really does.
That's good.
Yeah.
Remember, you can watch Cable 15 anywhere you have internet access. Just go to the City of Southfield's website, click on Cable 15, and hit the Cable 15 Live tab. Watch Cable 15 live on your mobile device, tablet, or computer. And coming back from that timeout, we have a current score of the Lakers 12 and the Chargers 3. I know I keep saying it, but I'm looking for the Chargers to come back from their timeouts with some enthusiasm and ready to take over a game. So maybe this is the time. But right now we have the Lakers serving.
Number 12 tried to answer with a dump of the second ball, but the Chargers or the Lakers read it. Number 2 read it from Lakers and said, no way. You're not bringing that dump over the net.
I do feel like she's got a strong read on those blocks.
Yeah. Nice set by number 2, Nyla. Nice set. Nice swing. Power tip, actually. Net violation on the Chargers.
Okay, thank you. I was looking to see what happened there. It just kind of like the play just stopped right in the middle.
Yeah. Lakers still serving. Number 14, when she touches the ball, she's doing more of a shoot set to the setter. So the setter has to really be quick on those touches instead of her getting the ball up so the setter can move into the ball. She's shooting it at her. So it makes it for a difficult set for the setter for the Chargers.
So not allowing her the time to properly kind of gather what she's going to do to hit that ball back across and respond to the other team.
Well, they got lucky on that back row attack. I promise you, though, if these girls would get up off the ground with the arm swing, it would just make a world of difference.
Well, you can see that the crowd's trying to get in it, trying to get these girls ready, and to bring it back from 2 losses. I mean, you're in the 3rd game. This is kind of a make or break point.
Right.
We've got number 31 serving for the Chargers. Oh.
That was a block. See, if they block, like I told you, if they get in their face and they block, it'll make a big difference.
Yeah, and I like that. Number 4, she got her hands right there in the net, and the Lakers, they couldn't pick up that point. That's great to see.
Yes. Touch off the block. Well, at least now they're trying to get some hands on the ball.
And I do feel like there's a little bit more energy coming from the team right now, and maybe they are working on that. You know, we are going to win this game, and that's what you want to see from a team no matter how late in the game it is.
Right. She wasn't quite lined up on that attack, though, from the Chargers.
But back to the Lakers for serving.
Ace. No reaction from the Chargers. It didn't appear to be a hard serve, but no reaction make it look like it's a hard serve. Number 8 never moved.
Yeah, by the time she even thought about moving, that ball was already on the ground, basically.
Right.
Oh, see,
serve and the touch and the shank by number 5 for the Chargers. Come on, girls, got to get it together at this point.
Yes.
Because they need this game in order to keep the match going.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got number 8, Nikki, and she's just hitting that ball across, and like you said, consistency.
Yeah.
It's working, so don't change it.
Oh, it's getting brutal. And that's the one thing I like to work on with girls is their arm swings, because to have a jump is one thing, but to have an arm swing is another, but the combination of the two is awesome. Mm-hmm. But if you have a nice arm swing and you can jump, power pack.
Right. It is such a vital part of your game.
Absolutely. I mean, your serving, your attack. I mean, the arm swing is crucial.
Well, hopefully these girls can find some control in their arm swing and get that over. But right now we can see that there just wasn't enough power there, and then it got into the net, and the Chargers just lost that one right into the net.
Yeah, all downhill from there.
So another nice serve by the Lakers there.
That was a better set from the back row of the Chargers, though. Gave the setter time to get in there and make an adjustment on the set.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they just hit that one just a little too hard and ended up out the back. Mm-hmm. And we still have number 8 serving for the Lakers. Oh, it looks like they're going to take a quick timeout.
Yeah, I was waiting on that timeout.
Follow Cable 15 on Twitter and find out when the next game will be covered, the time the game will air, scores, and highlights at Cable 15 Sports. Hashtag Cable 15 Sports. And since you're already on Twitter, check out Cable 15's Instagram page to see photos of the game at Cable 15 Sports. All right, it looks like we're coming out of this last time out. Maybe there'll be another one, but right now at Lakers 22, Chargers 5, if the Chargers don't do something immediately, it looks like the Lakers are going to take this game and this match.
Right. But we'll see. Set by number 8 for the Chargers. Nice swing.
Number 4, she did get it over.
Yes. Lakers recover. They seem to be a little bit more aggressive. Oh,
it looks
he didn't call that one. That was a lift on the Lakers, but that's okay. Here we go.
I will say that wasn't the prettiest.
Nice set by the Lakers and nice swing by number 2.
And the Chargers, or the Lakers pick up another point there, and we can see a little bit of that replay here.
Yeah.
Number 5 couldn't quite get the handle on it that she wanted for the Chargers. That's
Point.
again number 5, Kia Johnson. She didn't quite get there in time to hit the ball and, get a rally going like you would want to see.
Right. Well, this is match point for the Lakers.
Let's see what the Lakers do here. I mean, at least the Chargers, they're trying. It's not over yet.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
but
not number 2 finished it off. Nice set by number 7. Consistency on the serve. I mean, if you can serve and play defense, you can win volleyball matches.
and we have the Lakers with the final score of 25, Lathrop 11, again 25-5, 25-5. West Bloomfield won all 3 games of the match.
Well, the Chargers have a little bit of time because I think this is their first match of the season, and the Lakers have played maybe 7 or 8 games.
Well, the Lakers definitely had a little bit of cohesion that the Chargers are looking for.
Right. This is Coach Love signing off.
And Miko Ford. And on behalf of Southfield Multimedia Services Sports, we thank you for watching the Game of the Week.